Look, I know you were worried when I drafted Lachlan into this KrackerJak mentorship program. I want you to know, I promise, he's not going to get hurt on my watch, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Can I see Lachlan?
He's in the garden.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that I got you into this. I'm sorry I can't get you out. I'm sorry that I was standing there handcuffed while Preston and Payne beat the shit out of you. And I'm sorry that when I went to try and make it right last night, they just beat the shit out of me. I'm sorry I let you down. I was gone for so long. For a while, I didn't think I'd ever come back. And I still don't know that I ever really did. Because I came back to MCW, and it was an unfamiliar landscape. And I looked around, and I saw these guys, Preston and Payne, these terrifying, sinister monsters, and it's like your first night in prison, right? What do? You go up to the scariest guy and you pop him right in the face. Send a message. But then I knew when they inevitably come for me, I was gonna need a human shield, a bump monkey, someone to take the beating, because I didn't think I could take the beating. And you were perfect. You were so innocent and naive. You thought I was cool. So I did this KrackerJak's mentorship program thing, and I brought you in, and I was like, gonna show you the ropes. And the whole thing was a scam. Because I knew that in a matter of time, they were gonna come for me, and I needed someone to throw under the bus. And that moment came. I was handcuffed to the ropes. Preston and Payne came out to get their revenge. And I found in that moment that I didn't want you to get hurt. I didn't want it, and I told you to leave me, and I'd take my lumps. But you didn't leave me. You wouldn't leave me there. And you know, if it had been me, I would have left you. Because you, in that moment, were a braver man than I'd ever been. And they kicked the shit out of you, and I had to watch. And then I'm trying to tape your head shut afterwards, and you wouldn't stop bleeding, and you're thanking me. I was so ashamed. I was ashamed because you were so brave, and I was old, and I was scared, and I still am. So look, that's all there is. Okay, so look, I'm gonna take off, and you're not gonna hear from me again. And for what it's worth, I really am sorry, Lachlan. Right, see ya.
KrackerJak, sit down. I'm not an idiot. I knew exactly what I was getting into when joining the program. You're KrackerJak. You're vile, you're disgusting, you bleed everywhere, you stab yourself with forks. You are a maniac. And I knew that sooner rather than later, I'd be in a pool of my own blood.
Then why did you say yes?
Because you're KrackerJak. You're the guy that my mum used to take me to wrestling shows when I was 10 to see. You're the guy that I would watch on local television and be entertained, and you'd be screaming and all that, and I'd laugh. You're KrackerJak. You're KrackerJak. So, are we going to let Preston and Payne beat us down and just quit? Are we going to take this? You're the mad bastard, but I'm the maddest bastard. And they can beat us, they can bruise us, they can even bloody us. But we will keep getting back up time after time. So, KrackerJak, are you with me?
Let's do this.